What up? This is Casey back with another video of truth, and I'm gonna be talking about something different. Obviously, it goes to the same topic about God and everything, about the Holy Ghost and you know the Holy Spirit, Holy Ghost, whatever you want to call it. But basically, what I'm gonna be saying is that you see, there's Hollywood on this earth, there's this whole slavery system on this earth, and the secret is you know, you either could be a slave master or you're going to be a slave. Now, all these business owners, all these billionaires, all these, millionaires, they basically are the slave masters, to be honest. And there's different levels of it. But basically, we are still in slavery. This is slavery. This is modern day slavery. And this is just how it works. See, I have a relationship with God. God tells me these things. God reveals shit to me. And the normal person, they would be clueless. They would be working at a 9 to 5 job thinking that, oh yeah, it's just normal. But you gotta understand, the whole system is corrupt to where you have to feed into businesses. You can't build for yourself. You have to feed into people's businesses. You can't manufacture your own car. No, you have to buy someone else's car, someone else's brand car. You have to buy someone else's brand clothes. You have to buy Jordans, Nike shoes. You have to buy Adidas shoes, whatever, etc., etc. You have to buy Yeezys, whatever you buy. You have to buy cheap shoes, whatever shoes you buy, or whatever clothing brands you buy. There's a lot of clothing brands out there. I'm not gonna name them, but basically, basically, what I would do is make my own brand for God. Is make God look cool, but you don't see Hollywood doing that. You don't see anyone doing that. I'll if I'm making some vehicles or technology, I would make my technology for God, for the truth, to spread the truth on this earth, to spread the kingdom of heaven on this earth. That's what I would do. To be honest, that's exactly what I would do. But with that being said, with this whole slavery system, you either, are the slave master or you are the slave. Hold on again. All right, so basically that's how it is. And that's the whole corruption behind it is that, they make working slavery. You have to work for people to build their brand. You can't build your own brand. That's slavery. That is slavery. You have to build someone else's brand. That's slavery. And if it wasn't like that, if people could build their own vehicle or their own technology or they own this or own that or clothing or whatever, they wouldn't be buying from other people's stuff. And all your billionaires out there, all the billionaires out there, they wouldn't be billionaires. All your millionaires out there, they wouldn't be millionaires. That's just common sense because then you're able to do for yourself. You're not relying on these businesses and these corrupt businesses and everything, because it's corrupt that they have the ability to do, but you don't have the ability to do. So, and I get it, people just don't want to work. I mean, so they'd rather have people slave for them and stuff, because they don't want to have to work and put in work and stuff. So I understand that's how the slavery system works. Some people, they don't want to have to build, they own car. They would want to have someone else build a car for them, and that's the way it is. And then they make businesses off of that. It's a whole business system based off of that corruption, and it's sick because Satan plays a sex role in it to punish, you know, to punish you and to try to dominate you. And that's the truth behind it. Satan wants to dominate you. Satan wants to punish you. And God's elect ain't supposed to be slaving in 9 to 5 jobs. God's elect is supposed to be the ones who rich and supposed to be controlling the system. And I feel like the system got to be more fair, to be honest. Like me personally, I'd rather have the knowledge to learn how to, and it doesn't have to be slavery. You could do it without someone like yelling at you or talking shit to you and be like, oh, la 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 la, because they do that a lot in jobs too. They talk a lot of shit in jobs, and they trash talk a lot, and you know they try disciplining you and telling you, okay, these are the rules. You have to do this. You have to do that. Well, you don't have to follow the rules if you just manufacture your own stuff yourself. That would mean people would have to start building their own homes. They'd have to start making their own clothing, making their own cars. But we need a system to support that. That's the thing. We need to, you know, and also another thing would be like, I don't know. It's just you need a system to support. Basically, you need a system to support people doing for themselves instead of doing for other people. To be honest, I would rather manufacture my own technology than be using this technology, and I'll be richer. I'll be richer too. And yeah, I understand it's unfair that you have people with mansions, you have people who are millionaires, you have people who are billionaires, and it's people that look broken, disgusted like me out here. It's unfair. What gives them the right, especially since I'm the one speaking truth and I'm taking a stand for God in the kingdom of heaven, and I get treated dirty like this? Like, come on. Like, these people out here, they don't deserve all that money. They don't. And what I'm going to do with my system, I'm going to switch it around. I'm going to be like, okay, people who want to slave, y'all can slave. But people who want to start their own brand and start their own business and start their own shit for God, we don't have to be the slaves. We can be rich, we can be billionaires, we can be trillionaires, we can be the kings on this earth, the kings and queens on this earth, because it's mighty funny how Satan's gonna want to be the Punisher and Satan's gonna want to be the Alpha. And I already talked about that in another video about how Satan is just doing it because he's sexual to God. He wants to get punished by God. So that's what it is. It's all a sex thing with the devil. It's all a sexual desire thing with the devil. The devil just wants to be punished by God. But basically what I'm saying is this whole corruption with business, it's gotta end. It's gotta end. And God's gonna judge the same way I'm judging right now. Jesus on Judgment Day, he gonna be judging everybody, and he's gonna bring the same shit I brought up, and he gonna make everybody look dumb. He gonna be like, oh, why didn't y'all put in the work for me? Why didn't y'all do this? Why didn't y'all do that? And it's crazy, but I would think, another thing is, like, I would think women would be attracted to men who put in work for God. It would help to build your image up, and and feed into your image. But and not even just women, everyone. I would think they would want to feed into your image and make you and be attracted to that, and women would be attracted to that more than, oh, you just have money, and come on. Because what God is showing is that it's not about money, because you gotta understand, what did Jesus say? I made a video about this too. I made a video about what women do and what Jesus said. Jesus said, do not store for yourselves treasures on this earth where moth and rust destroy. It was like that. But store for yourselves treasures in heaven where moth and rust do not destroy, and thieves do not break in and steal. That's what he's talking about. He's talking about you gotta do the will. You gotta put in work for the kingdom of heaven. That's what he's talking about. That's what he's talking about in that, and when he said that. So a lot of people, they don't understand his message. They don't go and give heed to what he said, and they're gonna all burn in hell for that, because even says in the Bible that if you forsake God, God gonna forsake you. To be honest, you're gonna be forsaken by God. You can't you can't forsake me, and I'm speaking truth to you. And and the words forsake me. The world put me in an image to where they wanted it, and that's what the word does. And what I'm trying to say is, I'm gonna give all these celebrities death penalties. When I control the system, I'm gonna send them in their prisons. I'm gonna send all these rappers, all these celebrities to prison, and I'm gonna raise up people to take over Hollywood or create the new Jerusalem. I'm not talking. I don't want nothing to do with Hollywood. I want to create the new Jerusalem. That's what I want to do. I like the whole viewpoint on creating a new Jerusalem, and on this earth, and the kingdom of heaven being manifested on this earth. That's what I like to think about, is, yeah, how am I gonna manifest the new Jerusalem and the kingdom of heaven on this earth? Because that's ultimately what I'm trying to do with everything I say. Because I'm trying to do myself good. I'm trying to care about myself, and it's unfair that you have all these devil worshippers and people who don't even care about God having all this, success, and you know, and God doesn't even look at them like they're successful, and people still gonna look at them like they're successful just because I guess they have money, just because they have Hollywood feeding their images, and just because they have media feeding their images, and they have fans, and they have all this stuff. And it's sad that niggas like me, who speak truth and speak up about shit, doesn't get no fans, doesn't get no credit he deserves. And that's why the whole world is getting judged, and the whole world is gonna basically, they're gonna all burn in hell. Everybody in the whole world is just gonna burn in hell, because God don't care about people. It's pretty clear. If God cared about people, he wouldn't be doing people dirty like this. He wouldn't be doing people dirty like this. So God obviously doesn't care. God's obviously making a point with the devil and with everything, because you gotta understand, the devil's trying to, be bad. The devil's trying to be sexy. He's trying to, you know, control everything. And God is still saying, Satan, you still not in control. And Satan's still angry. Satan's still mad. Satan still hate himself, because he still knows he can't even be God. He still knows he can't even, all they can do is have this artificial, you know, and all these delusions. All he know, all he can do is have his delusions. Is that it? That's it. That's all the devil can do, is be in his delusions and create this world to feed his delusions. Because you understand, what does this world do? This world feeds the devil's delusions. You see Hollywood. Hollywood feeds the devil's delusions. They make the devil look sexy, right? Same thing Christianity. Religion. They feed and make the devil dominate over God. They make the devil dominate over God. Hollywood, Christianity, religion, they all make the devil dominate over God. So, you understand? They feed in the devil's delusions. So you gotta be smart like this. You gotta understand the truth. A lot of people gonna be jealous of you, hate you, and if y'all watching this and you mad at me, you hate me, and you have something bitterness to say, then y'all don't even watch this video. Don't even subscribe to me. Don't even like the video. Don't even pay attention to this stuff, because I'm not trying to bring all that negative shit to me. I'm trying to bring positivity of God, and bring this good energy into the kingdom of heaven. And that's just the way it should be. So basically, and I think, is that gonna be it with my video right now, tonight, I think that's gonna be it. Like I said, the whole cursing behind business, and the whole scam behind business and everything, is that they trying to get you to slave to them, instead of you building for yourself, and you being able to do stuff for yourself. Because why would I want to buy a Bugatti, a Lamborghini, or buy an Apple phone, or buy a Samsung Galaxy phone, or whatever the fuck you would buy, or clothing, or everything, and everything you buy? Why would I want to buy it if it's not my own? If it's not my brand, if it's not my, see, why would I want it? I want everything to be my brand. I want everything to be branded with the kingdom of heaven. That's what I want with the New Jerusalem type shit. That's what I want, And that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to take over, I'm gonna have my own prison system. I'm my own everything to judge people, my own court system. And yeah, we're gonna kill a lot of people. I mean, that's what Jesus coming back to kill people. Jesus, if you read the book of Revelation, Jesus comes back to kill people. So, I mean, obviously I don't want to kill people, but it's only gonna be in self defense. And if people want to do me dirty and make me, try to control me and puppet me and do voodoo on me, because you gotta understand it's voodoo, ain't nothing but voodoo. This whole business system ain't nothing but voodoo. They trying to do voodoo on you, and they trying to puppet you and control you and make you below status. And it's all about, you gotta understand, life is all about status and image. It's all about your image. That's what it's all about. That's what life is all about. Life is all about how people view you. And if people want to view me wrong, don't complain when God send all y'all to hell. Don't complain when something happens and another plague happens or whatever, and this coronavirus kills people off. Don't complain, because don't get mad at God when God kills more people with the coronavirus, when God does more shit to harm people. And I'm just gonna sit back and laugh, because look at what they done to me. Look at what y'all idiots have done to me. See what I mean? Y'all want to laugh at me. Y'all want to call me names. Y'all want to make me look weird. Y'all want me to look a certain way that I'm not. That God didn't create me to be. So the fact that y'all bully me, y'all harass me, y'all been doing this for years, and this is to everyone in my life. They wanted to inject me with drugs. They wanted to persecute me. Because I guess I'm being the Martin Luther King, I'm being the Malcolm X, I'm being the Jesus on this earth, I'm being the real black Jesus speaking truth on this earth. And you seen what happened to all three of those people, Malcolm X, Martin Luther King, Jesus. You seen what happened to all three of them. There's probably more truth speakers out there, but Jesus is the main one, because he actually represented the kingdom of heaven. So I like Jesus the best out of all the truth speakers. But yeah, so it's sad. It's sad that I have to, really speak up like this, and that people just don't know the truth like that. And it's sad that I have to tell people the truth because they don't know it. A lot of people, they don't know the truth, and they're gonna get mad at me because I know the truth and they don't. And I'm the one that spoke up and they didn't. God didn't reveal it to them first. God revealed me this shit first. So a lot of people gonna get jealous, and they're gonna try, like, you understand. That's why they wanted to say, Casey's schizophrenic, because God revealed shit to me, and they didn't like that, so they wanted to say, you gotta understand, because they schizophrenic. I actually said that they were schizophrenic first, to be honest. With everything I said, with God and everything, I made them look schizophrenic. So now what they wanted to do was send me to a mental home multiple times, my family, my community. And this is why, I was, homeless at one point, because I'm trying to get away from my cursed family. And I went to LA on my own journey with God, being homeless in LA for a little bit. And it's sad that you're gonna have, because you got, even in the Bible, families was persecuting Bible characters in the Bible, and setting them up. There was one character was sent to slavery by his family. And I think, yeah, they do that. That's what this world is. They're witches. They try to do voodoo on you and try to make you be something that, because you gotta understand, they see the truth. They see the truth, and they don't like it. So they want to make the delusions correct. That's why they wanted to send me to a mental home, because they wanted to make all their delusions the truth. But just because you have a system that says certain things and tries to dictate me and control me and puppet me and do voodoo on me, doesn't mean it's correct. doesn't mean it's correct. And they get mad because the truth hurts them. Because the truth about them, makes them look like an idiot. So yeah, I mean that's what they get, and they're gonna all burn in hell for what they did. And so yeah, I had to speak about this because it's just the way it is. Like, I shouldn't have to be bullied by society, and even your own fucking family doesn't want to support you. They want to actually lie on your image, say that you need to take injections, say that you need to do this, do that, try to make the devil look dominant more than you. And that's what it is. If I'm representing God, why would you want me to get injected? That's the devil dominating me right there. See what I mean? If people are going to get injected, it's going to be Satan's people. And we already know what injections do. Injections lower your dopamine. Those injections they give me for whatever they say, schizophrenia, it lowers your dopamine or blocks your dopamine. And you know what dopamine does. Look up what dopamine does. Dopamine gives you your good feelings, your good energy. They trying to destroy you understand. They trying to fuck up your energy. That's what they trying to do. So, because I noticed, by being, on injections, I noticed what it does to you and how it affects you. And it doesn't really, help. It more, it's poison. It's basically poison you put in your system. That's what it is. It's witchcraft shit that they doing to you. That's all it is. It's witchcraft shit. And you understand, they mad. The devil's mad. The devil's bitter. They're all mad at me because I'm smarter than them. I'm more wiser and more intelligent than them. And instead of giving me the credit I deserve, they'd rather just say, oh, Casey's schizophrenic. Oh, Casey delusional. What? That's because I told y'all as the schizophrenic ones. I told y'all as the delusional ones. So now y'all want to say I'm delusional after I made y'all delusional? See, they did the same to Jesus. They did the same to Martin Luther King. They did the same to Malcolm X, and etc., etc., etc. So that being said, it's been a good message. And I would give them the death penalty, to be honest. All my family members, I'll give them the death penalty. And if when I'm in control, I'm going to give them the death penalty. I'm going to send them to prison for what they did. And for instead of speaking up and taking a stand for God, they're all going to burn in hell for that. And they're all going to get judged. And I'm going to try to make a system of God on this earth to where it would punish them and dominate them instead of have the devil dominate me. So with that being said, peace out. Much love. Much love.